Welcome to GMC News. I'm your host, GemMint. Before we get started, I want you guys to hit that subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell, and the like button. The coronavirus has made its way to the collectible industry, and Emerald City Comic Con is its first victim. As you know, the coronavirus is a flu-like disease that originated in China. It's affected hundreds of thousands of people. It's taken lives as well, and has affected Emerald City Comic Con. We started hearing rumors and buzz of publishers and companies backing out of Emerald City Comic Con. Dark Horse last night was one of the first to report that they will not be attending the convention. And just now, CGC Comics announced that they will also be backing out of the event. This has got to be huge for Emerald City Comic Con to have all these big publishers dropping out. I'm hearing DC Comics as well. Don't quote me on that. But to not have CGC, to not have these comic book publishers, that is going to totally devastate the convention, which is a big moneymaker for the city around this time of the year. So coronavirus affecting Comic Cons, also Sideshow Collectibles. Personally, I have the Sideshow Collectibles Sabretooth premium format on pre-order. I paid the statue in full. The shipping was paid in full. It's been sitting at preparing to ship days now, which is unheard of for Sideshow Collectibles. Typically, once you pay the shipping, it ships out within a number of days and you're good to go. Sideshow Collectibles hasn't made any public statements, hasn't sent any emails about the delay, but through one-on-one chats or calls with customer service, they assure us that any day now these pieces should be shipping, that these containers are just held up at the port. It's unclear whether the port is in California or whether it's in China, where the boat is, or what's going on with that. As you guys know, these high-end collectibles are mostly produced in China, and that's where the disease originates from. So I don't know if they're fumigating, if they're spraying the whole place with Lysol, the whole container, to ensure that we don't get this flu like the Osaka virus from The Simpsons.
Hey Dad, this came for you in the mail.
Another Simpsons prediction, the dreaded Osaka flu. So I don't want to open up the Sideshow statue and have this cloud of coronavirus hit me in the face. Speaking of Lysol, I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw this picture of a Lysol can that one of the ingredients is human coronavirus. Is there any fact to this, or is this just a meme? Speaking of Comic-Con, CGC was recently at C2E2, and we have some controversial posts from their social media. Here's one of top grader Matt Nelson flipping through a $100,000 Superman #1. Now guys, the first thing I thought of when I saw this video was, did they use a Bone Thugs and Harmony beat? Man, that beat was fire. No, but in all honesty, this is causing a lot of controversy with CGC. And when I saw this video, I did not think anything of it. I see a professional grader with decades of experience, with dry hands, flipping through a comic book, not bending any pages, not creasing any pages, knowing what he's doing, being confident. And they went off on CGC in the comments here, saying that he's manhandling this Superman 1, that they're never going to send books to CGC again, and all this backlash. Personally, I didn't see anything wrong with it. He was quick, he was confident. But to say you're never going to use CGC again, come on, bro. Until CGC stops being the name in the comic book grading industry, until their slabs don't demand a premium from collectors, I'm going to use CGC. And I don't own stock in that company. I don't have any bias toward them. It's just that their slabs sell for more compared to other grading companies like CBCS, which is a reputable company as well. If CBCS started outperforming CGC right now, I would be using CBCS. I didn't see anything wrong with the video. I like what my man Gabe from Torpedo Comics posted. Like, this is how collectors think we're supposed to handle comics.
Turn the page, Bart.
So I know it was very controversial. CGC left the post up. They didn't take it down. I didn't see anything wrong. They did get a lot of backlash from it. anyway, it'll be old news in a couple of weeks. Shout out to my man Comic Tom, who did coverage for CGC during C2E2. He did a phenomenal job, and I'm sure he was happy for the opportunity. All right, the last thing we're going to talk about, Robert Pattinson's new Batmobile has been leaked today, along with pictures of Pattinson in full gear and costume next to the vehicle, and we are seeing a completely different Batmobile. I can't really peg it to any source material. It kind of looks like the Charger in the front there. It's got the similar type of hood with the lights, like how a new Charger has. We see the back of it. It's got like a really flat slant. It kind of has like a Lamborghini vibe, but I'm not really a car guy. I don't really know, but it definitely looks like a Charger from the front, Lamborghini from the back. Kind of souped up engine on the back as well. What do you guys think about Robert Pattinson's new Batmobile? Let me know in the comments below. I think with this movie, you got to go original. You got to do stuff that hasn't been done. This is the umpteenth Batman movie, and you can't just churn out the same old thing. The Tumbler was a drastic change from the stuff that we had in the Schumacher films, which were more like race cars or rocket cars. So, you know, they got to go a different direction, and this is where they're going. And it seems like we're going to have a lot of vehicles. We already got the Bat Bike. Now we got the Batmobile. Hey, maybe we'll see the Batcopter, the Bat Bicycle, the Bat GoPed, the Bat Segway, and more. So that's it for GMC News for today. You guys make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure you hit the like button. And you guys stay minty fresh. Peace.
Hot boy.
They're saying I'm harmless, call me Cassidy, I'm bringing the carnage. Story to farthest, I'm a psychopath with a joker's lap bipolar. So there's two of me and only one of you, so do the math. I leave you stunned without the flash. No Wally West, no Barry Allen, reverse flash. They can't stand it, comic flow, they can't stand it. I'm incredible, unforgettable, something like Mint Collectibles, ayy. I'm a Gemini and we get it right. We amazing, no spider bites, so we doing reviews and getting the views. Venom my ooze, book of the week, can see me Wednesday and see what I choose. If it's about comics, then I got the news. Subscribe to the channel and you'll never lose. Ayy, I show what I got and what's in the box. On top of my comments whenever they drop. Tell you what's coming and tell you what's hot. We keep it professional. We Gem Collectibles.
There's nothing on these papers.